Okay. Welcome everybody to my classroom, to your classroom, to our classroom. Come on in, take a seat, take a seat. Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Juan David Juela, and I'm going to be your teacher today. So we are gonna review in advance on the topics. Before we get started, do you have any question? Any question? No questions? Perfect, perfect. So let's get us started. First of all, this is a listening and speaking lesson. So these are the skills, the language skills we are going to focus on. So, okay, the first thing we are going to do is uh, we are gonna complete missing information in different maps. So, have you ever watched a series called Game of Thrones? Yes, it's really popular, Maria. Right? It's really popular. So, if you have watched it, the opening part, the scene or the opening part is about a map with different empires. This is like a fantastic world. And what is the idea? The maps I'm gonna hand you are about maps in that are supposed to be like a fantasy world. So we are going to rearrange the classroom. We are going to rearrange in order to have you back to back, back to back. You are not going to be face to face. So, what is the idea? We are going to have the classroom divided into pairs, into pairs. So I'm going to hand out the maps with the missing information. And the idea is that you have to communicate with each other in order to complete the missing information. So, okay, we are gonna start. We have 5 minutes, so rearrange the classroom. Okay, perfect, guys. How was it go? How was it go? Tell me, tell me. How was it go? Tell me, Maria. Okay, okay. You think it was very difficult at the beginning because it's really difficult to give instructions and give instructions is really difficult and receive them, right? Okay, okay, don't worry. It was not about perfection. This was meant to activate your listening ability. So okay, after this really good activity, you did really good, excellent, everybody, you did really good. And I'm gonna reproduce uh, a fragment of an episode of a really popular sitcom in the United States. Have you ever watched a series or a show called The Big Bang Theory? Tell me, Daniel. Yes, this is the one about geek people. Do you know everybody what is geek? Can you tell us, Daniel, what is a geek? What is a geek? Exactly, it's kind of nerd. It's kind of nerd. It's kind of a nerd. So a person that's really interested about study, about video games, about like geeky things. Okay, perfect, perfect, Daniel. So good for your contribution. So what is the idea? What is the idea? Before reproducing the video or the fragment of this sitcom, I'm gonna show you different image about the characters. What is the idea? What is the idea? Based on the image and on the title of the episode, that is Euclid. Uh, let me see. Euclid alternative. Euclid alternative is like the name. Do you know what is Euclid? Tell me one. Yes, Euclid was a mathematician before, yes, like the new era. Yes, Jesus Christ era, right? Like in Greek. Yes, exactly. He was a really ancient mathematician. Eh, Euclid alternative is the title of this episode. I'm gonna show you the image and I'm gonna provide you different sheets of paper that you and in those sheets of paper you have to brainstorm ideas about the episode. What do you think is gonna be the episode about? So okay, let's do this part. These are the image. We have Sheldon, Howard, Howard Penny, and Sheldon, Leonard, Rajesh, and Penny. These are the characters. So let's do it. Brainstorm some ideas about it. Okay, perfect, guys. How was it go? How was it go? Okay, perfect. With that in mind, I'm gonna reproduce the episode. The idea is that meanwhile, while you are watching, take notes about different personality traits of the characters. Personality traits. Did you remember we already saw that in another lesson about personality traits, like maybe moody, picky, intelligent, smart, innocent. All of those are personality traits. So let's reproduce the video. Let's reproduce the video. Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect. Tell me a little bit about the video. Tell me a little bit about the video. Okay, okay. Give me a moment, please. Give me a moment, please. Tell me a little. Okay, what is the idea? At this moment, it's really important to have in mind that the objectives of our class are the following. You are gonna be able to imitate one of the fragments of this episode. You have to choose one part, a little part, maybe 20 seconds, about 20 seconds. You are gonna be able to imitate. Okay, the ones that are not really feel comfortable about imitate or go over here up in front of the other, you are going to be able to create a pricey presentation about the speech. It's another option I'm going to give you about this objective. And that was the first objective. The second one it's about interactive speaking. And we are gonna create groups in order to create a different scene based on the characters and the personality traits of the show. So we are gonna create something different. This is gonna be our assessment. So this is our second objective. Having that in mind, you are gonna do this part. So okay, what do you think? What do you think about the episode? What was the episode about? Can you tell me? Okay, okay, Maria, excellent. It was about one of the main characters, Sheldon, has really issues about driving, and he is learning. He's really old, and he still doesn't know how to drive. So the older characters are involved in a situation that trying to teach him. But the thing is that it is really funny because he's really bad at driving. So they are trying their best, but it's like the worst scenario because he's like in a simulator, right? Simulator, and he just crashed in the simulator. Imagine in real world. So okay, okay. Any question about vocabulary? About vocabulary? Okay. What is? I don't want any hassles with the fuss. Okay, this is a slang. This is a slang. Fuss is the police. So he doesn't have any issues with the police. This is like the thing. Excellent, Maria. Good question. Good question.